3, and we've got a good one in store
between the London Bulldogs
taking on the Arizona Cardinals. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Jackson. A short one here, caught by McBride. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jackson. Baldwin showing the finesse. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Lamar Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And able to get this out to the 25. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Tune. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2nd and a couple. Now Tune. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial, make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
And this is one of the dangers of letting your quarterback run the football. But now, look, he goes through ball security drills just like a running back does. But most of the time, the quarterback swings the ball away from his body. And in traffic, sometimes they forget to protect it.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Wilson's got it complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Baldwin. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And Jackson going to hold on to it. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Baldwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This is taken in by McBride. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do. Don't worry about your hands, though. Set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cards, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. And Tune to throw it now. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and real.
Just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Looking to throw, Tune. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Baldwin. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Throwing, Tune. That's complete, right around the 8. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Tune going to throw it. Going right back to Fant. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Tune to throw it. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet? Ron Rivera scowling down on the sideline, and he's thrown out the red challenge flag. Taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Sly able to put this one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3.
Here's Jackson. Short one here, caught by McBride. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll try the left side. It's Baldwin, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
On 2nd down now. It's Baldwin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw is Jackson. Johnston on the quick slant. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Baldwin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Baldwin. And the Cardinals are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my deep.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Toon. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baldwin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. (21-3) is your score after 1. 2nd quarter now, and it's London with the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. They'll try the left side. Baldwin. And he goes backwards here. Losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Jackson, options out left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Baldwin, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's caught. Baldwin. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll avoid the tackle there over the slide. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he completes it to Wilson. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Kalijah Kancey.
And they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
London about set to take over on offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1, and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter. It's Baldwin. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on 3rd down, they looked his way again, and what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Deion Henley in there to bring him down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He gets it to Baldwin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They're going to look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, they're first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all of it.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And Johnston sent in motion. On first down, Baldwin. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. This 2nd and 4. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Jackson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. Jackson now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Garrett Wilson from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals continue to pull away here in this first half. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete to McBride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the gun, Jackson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Quentin Johnston, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out. Make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there. Really
good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. London about set to take over on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, they go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And Tune to throw it now. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Jackson taking in left side. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the defense. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Tune. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Baldwin fighting him off. They can't tackle him. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bulldogs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 2nd down, Jackson. This is complete. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wilson's got it complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw again is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Again, Jackson. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. And the route is on here in this first half. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. No break needed. Let's get to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away, as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Tune. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. 3rd and 19. Tune going to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Baldwin. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. In motion goes the tight end. They'll run on first down. It's Baldwin. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Here's Tune to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage, as he's going to be taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Tune. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Baldwin. Baldwin showing the finesse. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Baldwin. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 88 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll roll him out right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bulldogs get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Here's Toon.
He hits Baldwin right side. Oh, nice move. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. On first down. It's Baldwin. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
2nd and 6. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Clayton Toon.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Bulldogs are able to cut into that deficit.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball. And unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Play action. Now Jackson. And a completion to Wilson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Throwing is Jackson.
Goes right back to McBride. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right.
He'll try again. pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will bump the lead up to 26. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Throwing, Tune. He finds his man, complete. That's Baldwin. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tune flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy.
And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll run on 1st down. It's Baldwin, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. So roughing the passer here, even though said passer wasn't a quarterback.
And this is a call, partner, I think you might see once a decade or so.
But the officials know the rules better than anyone, and you have to know them when you're on the field. Anyone throwing the ball gets the same protection as a quarterback. So if he gets hit late, that's definitely going to draw a flag.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he is going to lose yardage here. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bulldogs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Buda Bank. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th intercept. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. On 2nd and goal. Tune, and a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Clayton Tune taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bulldogs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Baldwin, and he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baldwin, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Up the middle they go. And it's a fumble. And down inside the 15 he goes. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now a handoff up the middle. Baldwin. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it will bump the lead up to 26. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Quentin Johnston who finished that drive off with a touchdown grab. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They go play action here on first down. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And quickly they get to the line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his big tight end here. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
And they'll run again.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bulldogs get a bit closer.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Right back to him on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. Up the middle they go. It's Baldwin
to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Quentin Johnston,
34 yards.
And the Cardinals are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get. And
they'll look to throw here. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bulldogs are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline.
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And finally marked down at the 23. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Baldwin. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Now Jackson on second down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. After the sack on 1st down, Toon, he'll fire one downfield for Fant. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does, because if this were a...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Now here's Baldwin. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, it's Baldwin. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to let it fly.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's a big play there on third down. 47 yards.
And yet again, it's McLaurin.
And just shutting him off there. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
And Tune to throw it now.
Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete. And he is going to get in. But there is a flag down. Let's sort this out here. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Cardinals, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for London, they'll fall to 1-2